everyone. This is the Reality Unzipped Podcast. I know, crazy, right? The last time you saw me, it was about, I'm going to say 2020, because that's when Lexi got home from the hospital and all the things. So it's been about 3 years. 3 years. It's been a really long time since the last time we put something out on the internet.
Yeah, I think kids change some stuff, but
Yeah, definitely kids.
kids and work.
Yeah, but if you are new, well, if you're old, hi, long time no see. It's been a while, but if you're new, I kind of want to get into the backstory of what this all is. So I initially started this channel to basically catch family up with the medical journey that my daughter Alexis has been on since 2018. I started recording when we had to go to the Children's Hospital in Philly. Long story short, in 2018, she had to get a second heart transplant because her first heart transplant had begun to go into rejection. She got her first heart transplant when she was 30 days old. If you're new, I know that's like, what? It's crazy, right? 2 heart transplants in less than 10 years of a person's life. Madness. But we'll get more into that later. I just wanted to say hi, welcome, and let's just dive into the things.
What things?
I mean, I guess we can start with where
What
Lexi
things are we
has...
diving into?
I'm going to start by talking about where Lexi is medically, because I kind of just dropped off of the face of the planet, like, when we got back home, right before COVID happened. That's when we got back home in February 2020.
Yeah.
And I tried to, like, do some recording, but not really, and then I just stopped.
Yeah.
And then I had some babies.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. And people really didn't even know. Like, I just would show up places with, like, these little boys, and they'd be like, they yours? Like, what? How'd that happen? When?
Yep.
So, Lexi.
Life,
yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, recently, got back home from COVID, doing well, recovering, doing all the things. Recently, her kidneys basically started acting up, back in October, I think is when things started. They call it's a form of nephrotic syndrome. I want to say the acronym is FSGS. Don't quote me on that. Google it if you'd like. But that's what she was going through. We tried to get ahead of it with treatment of with steroids and things like that. But it wasn't working. So they realized dialysis was her best bet. She was on hemodialysis. And now she's on peritoneal dialysis, which is something that we do at home. We've got the whole setup with the cycler and all the things. I'll get more into that later, but that's where we are right now. She's on at-home dialysis, doing school virtually, but thriving nonetheless. So there's that.
Yeah, that's a lot. It's way more than that.
It is a ton, but I don't want to take up the whole episode with that, because I could talk about that for hours.
For a second, I thought that's what we was about to say and talk about.
I mean, it is, but I kind of want to just jump into a little bit of everything, just like how Lexi's doing, how we've been doing. Like, we have 2 new boys.
Yeah.
How our relationship has been doing throughout all of this.
That's what we getting into?
I mean...
what do you got? What are we getting into?
I feel like we need to talk about, a little bit of all of that. Depression, anxiety, postpartum. It's been a lot. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to start off by saying I feel like this episode is kind of like a declaration to the world that I am coming out. I've come out
A declaration to the world.
Yes, because I've kind of just been in a cave of depression.
I don't think you've been in a cave.
Well, that's because you kind of been in there with me. So it kind of didn't seem like it was a cave, because you was in there with me. Kind
I
of.
don't think it was a cave.
What did you think it was?
I think it was you taking care of your kids.
Yes, but like
That's what I think it
literally
was.
taking care of my kids and nothing else. Like surviving is what I've been doing. No?
No, what you was doing was taking care of your kids and not yourself.
Right. Surviving. Like
Yeah.
everything else
But
was.
I don't think it was a cave though.
I mean, I do. I imagine, like, I kind of picture the whole situation that I was in mentally. Like
Like a dark cave.
yeah. But, like, I would
Hmm.
just do things to get by. Like, take care of
Oh, that's what you mean
Lexi.
by that cave.
Yeah. Like,
Okay, all right.
I
Now
wasn't
okay.
really out here, like, building friendships,
So you was like in a
maintaining
tunnel,
friendships, something.
tunnel vision.
Yeah, of like.
Is that like a cave? Tunnel vision is like a cave, right? No, that's different.
It was a cave, and all that I had on my mind was what I could literally do, which was take care of my kids so they wouldn't like die.
All right.
But that's all. Like it was interesting. But I had you in there with me. And
Yeah.
even though it seemed like I wasn't listening to you,
Yeah.
something in me was listening to you. Because you were very like essential for me to get to where I am now, which is not in the cave anymore. Like your words, like not to be on no corny mess, like of encouragement and things like that. No, like you
Yeah.
literally saw something in me that I did not see in myself for a very long time.
Yeah.
And you would tell me about myself all the time. Like, you're better than this. You're supposed to be more than a mother. Like, in a loving way. Not like a get up off the floor. Like, you're...
I mean, it was some times where I was like, get your butt up.
Yes. Because you were just sick of my mess.
It was sometimes I was like,
But you didn't leave me.
get up.
You didn't leave me, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't leave me on the floor. You didn't kick me while I was down. You
Nah,
didn't go
I ain't
out
do that.
here and...
It was times where I did though, like
All right, you kind of did sometimes. And I would
like,
be like, you really just
come
want
on.
to do me like that? But I needed it.
yeah.
Like, I'll say 90% of your efforts were like caring and encouraging. 10% boot camp.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't thinking about that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what
10%
it was.
boot camp,
Yeah.
90%
10%.
care and affection. Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought of that.
I needed
don't
that.
Know. What I was thinking of was like me just being mean.
You weren't being mean, though. You were telling me the truth.
Okay.
And I didn't want to hear it a lot of times. And I would make excuses. I would play the victim, like, all the time. And you would just be like, no, you're more than this. Like, get your ish together and let's make moves.
Yeah.
And I would just be like, I'm trying, but I have to take Lexi to the doctors, and she's got another procedure, and I have to make her meds, and they just diagnosed her with something
looking
else.
At you do that is just really.
You said what?
Looking at you do all that is just, yeah.
And no, it just brings back those horrible times.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a place that I don't ever want to go back to. But some people would be like, Brittany, it's okay though, because you go through so much. Like,
I thought it was okay.
You have a right to act like that.
Yeah, I believe you did have a right, and it was okay. I just felt like maybe you were doing it too long.
Yes. I agree with that. I didn't know how to get
it's
out.
It's not like I'm saying you was doing it too long is a bad thing, because sometimes people do handle situations very long.
Yeah.
And
especially when it's ongoing.
Yeah, and it takes time. And it takes a long time to get out of that situation.
Yeah.
So I think that the process that you went through, you were at the end, and then you were coming out.
Yeah. I mean, that's now. That's right now.
So I think what I was doing was like, I was just pushing you.
No, you was pushing me when I was deep in still.
I was?
Yes.
Yeah, I was pushing you. And pushing and
but pushing for the right reasons, because you just reminded me of what we wanted.
Yeah.
Like, we want growth. We want our family to grow. We want a legacy. We want to be great.
Yeah.
Like, And I would tell you that I wanted those things, and you'd be like, all right, let's go get them.
Yeah.
And I would be like, but wait, I can't because XYZ. And you would be like, well, how we going to go and get this? If, what just,
Yeah. That's me.
oh, how we going to go and get this if you laying on the floor acting helpless, basically?
Jesus.
So, are you good?
I'm trying to silent it.
It's fine.
No, I'm silent it.
There's the bell.
No,
Oh,
I'm
do not
silent
disturb.
it.
But yeah, that's basically where we were at, and you I needed that. I needed you, and I've literally see every day how much I need you, basically. I know
Wow.
that sounds mad corny.
That's nice. I need you too.
For real?
Shut up, Brittany.
What?
Like, don't do that.
I'm for real, because
Don't do
sometimes
that.
I be like feeling like I really stress you out.
You do stress me out. You do stress me out.
I know, but it's
Right.
good to hear that I'm needed for like things other than like, I guess, taking care of kids.
Yeah.
But that's where we're at.
Yeah.
Our relationship, I mean, we've had some like rough patches, but nothing that would break us, even though
Yeah, we haven't had
like
nothing.
no deal breakers no boundaries were crossed.
More so, it was just our attitudes
Yes,
and
that's
impatience getting away. We about to talk about us. We talking about us?
Is that okay?
I don't know. That's what we about to make this about?
Not like
Is this what this is about? This is about us?
babe, it's about everything. We haven't been on the internet for some years, so I'm just trying to catch people
I feel like
up
we should save this
for another episode.
for another episode.
All right, we're gonna put a pin in the relationship
Like,
talk.
let's
Yeah, that
focus-
should be a whole nother episode.
Yeah, let's focus on,
Other
what
stuff.
you got going on over there. Because you trying to...
I mean, that is one of the things that I had planned on talking
We
about.
gonna get to the relationship stuff,
Yeah.
but let's focus on what you got going on over
All
there.
right, sir. All right, that's fine.
I wish you would have
What?
see this is the perfect time for you to afterwards you need to put this stuff down.
Oh, like write it down in my journal. I've been
Yeah.
writing stuff down like you told me to.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying afterwards,
Jot down all
I
the
definitely
things.
wouldn't mind talking about it.
Yeah, because you like talking about relationship stuff.
Yeah, I think that you should we should save this for another episode.
All right,
'cause-
we'll do that. We'll do that. Stay tuned because
Yeah.
we're going to have a lot more to talk about.
Yeah,
But,
definitely yes.
I mean, that's basically been what's been going on. I mean, just taking care of Lexi, just finding new ways to be better.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this new kidney situation that Lexi's going through, it's a beast. It's not like the cardiac
Yeah.
side of it. It's not like when she still has the trach, but dealing with the vent, all that stuff was easy to me. This,
Before the kidney, everything was easy.
yeah, I feel like I just was coasting and doing the things, and this requires it's very detailed, like the things that you have to do as far as keeping up with her.
Well, I know how to do it.
That was a bold-faced lie.
I know how to do it.
You'd be thinking you know how to do it.
I'll be telling you on the phone that I know to tell
Be
you. what to
making
do.
up stuff like.
No, I don't. I know how to do it.
All right, that's fine. I'm not gonna burst your bubble. He knows how to do it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Know all the buttons. And
All the
plugins.
buttons, all the dialysate fluids.
Yep.
When antibiotics are needed, you know the
Yep.
measurements.
Yep.
You know the names of the 2 antibiotics.
Yep.
What are they?
Sweethearts and
Gumdrops.
and triangles.
Uh-huh.
See,
That's
I'm
why.
already ahead of the game.
That's why I'm in control of the things
Right.
with Lex.
You in control. She thinks she's in control, but I already know how to control the stuff.
All right, that's fine. I will say that you definitely helped me to work smarter and not harder.
Oh yeah.
Cause
About what? What are you talking about?
just in general, I feel like, and you
You
tell me,
do a lot of hard. You be working hard. I
I
don't
be
understand
doing
that.
this stuff the hard way. That's what he says all the time.
I know you've heard the saying for your whole entire life.
What?
Work smart, not hard.
Yeah, but like
You like to work hard.
I don't like to work hard.
Yeah, you do.
I be trying to keep it simple, but then like all these other things come into my brain where I'm like, but then I got to do this. I'm not a good planner. I'm not a great planner. I can do,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll just be running around circles, getting it done for the most part.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, "You over there killing yourself? Why didn't you just do X, Y, Z, and you'd have been done like 4 hours ago?" And I'd be like,
Yeah.
um, I don't know. And I feel like there were moments where I would get defensive, for you calling me out on.
You would get defensive, mad.
One, because I'd be tired, and
And
two, I'm like, why you
yeah,
just now
and I'll
telling
be
me
like,
this?
you tired because you decided to make this into a maze when it was a straight line the whole time.
Dang. Yeah.
You made
I'm
this.
seeing that now. Like maybe a year ago, I would be about to ready to cuss him out because I wouldn't be agreeing with him at all.
You be making stuff into a whole
But it's
maze.
the truth. Like I literally would just do when all I had to do was
Yes.
do.
And you would have been done.
Done. Yeah, I'm calming down as time goes on. Like
Yeah, she is doing.
I'm calming down.
I mean, I ain't gonna say she is. You are doing things.
Yes.
Much simpler. I'm trying like not talking like third person.
Oh yeah, because I'm
Yeah.
literally right here in front
Yeah,
of you.
you literally right here in front of me. But anyway, you are doing things much simpler. I'm happy about that.
Yes, because it.
I'll be like, I'll just be looking at you. I'll just be like,
Yeah, just breathe.
Let's take a deep breath. Cause we gonna be here for a while.
And he just be letting me do the things.
I just be sitting there like, go ahead.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna do it.
I know. And then
I think there's been a few times where you have made me do some things the hard way, and I just be like, why?
Well, yeah.
But I can't remember what they are. We
No,
have done
me
so much
neither.
things.
I know.
I can't even think of.
Our relationship, man, this is really about to turn into a relationship video. But
Nah, don't turn into a relationship video.
I've got so
Move
many
on.
things to
What's
say.
next?
All right, we talked about Lexi. We talked about where she is right now. The boys.
That's what's next?
Yeah. So new people and old people. Is that
New
what
people and old people.
I'm talking to? The new people and the old people of the.
Why you whispering?
Am I? Can y'all hear me?
New people and old people.
So me and Dorian have 2 kids together. Their names are Julian and Zane.
Yep.
Zane will be 3 in a few months.
Yep.
And Julian just turned 1 recently.
Yep.
So life has been lifing.
Life has been hard.
I think
And I'm figuring, I'm learning day by day that life is hard.
But we don't, it doesn't have to be hard.
It don't have to be hard.
We're learning
but
ways to make it less hard.
yeah.
I think
I'm appreciating like everything I have now, like my family and especially my mom. I just really love family. Like I'm very family oriented.
yes.
And
I wasn't used to that.
yeah.
Is that weird to say? You are a very family oriented person. It's so funny
Yeah.
because you're really quiet and like to yourself, but you.
Yeah, but I'll turn up for Zane and Julian.
I know, like when it comes.
That's the only people. I'll turn up for
your
Zane,
kids.
Julian. I'll like turn up for my brother and my sister too. But outside of them, I'm chilling.
You a mess.
Chilling.
But like.
So if you do see me turn up in public, you know, it ain't nothing new. You ain't never seen it.
Yeah.
Something I kept for myself or my family.
Because you're comfortable with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I do just jump outside the box, you know, it's not special. It's just me.
It's just you around people that you're comfortable with.
Or I'm just having a good time.
I guess.
Yeah.
But family, like, you were saying that you are very family
Yeah, I'm
oriented.
family oriented.
That's one of the things I feel like that motivated me to get off of my butt.
To be family oriented,
To show it.
to show family oriented. I
Like
don't think you gotta show it. I think you're pretty family oriented. You've been holding it down with the kids.
yeah,
I'm
but
doing what I'm doing. We've been doing what we're doing. I think you've been very family oriented. I don't think you realized that you were family oriented.
maybe I didn't realize. I didn't realize a lot of
Cause
stuff.
I'm not going like I can sit here and really think like you smiled a lot since we've had, you know, Julian and Zane, and then Alexis having her. She's been having more ups than downs.
That's true.
And I noticed. I don't know if you noticed it, but I noticed that you like been happy about her ups, and then you be happy when
But
Zane
again,
does
that's
this.
because of you. Because there were times when I would not see the ups, and you would always be like, Brittany, she's doing good. Like, why are you acting like you remember those times? No?
Yes.
And I would just be like finding just things to be negative about, not in like a nasty, rude way, but just feeling hopeless. Like we're never gonna get out of this. She's never gonna get better. Like I'ma just always have to be doing XYZ, blah blah blah. And I may have to always be doing certain things, but you were reminding me like, but
I'm just happy that she
healthy,
gets to see.
She can eat.
She
can
gets to
walk
see
and
another
talk.
day.
I know.
That's what I'll be thinking
I
about.
know, and it's so like easy to take that for
granted.
Like,
that's why
I took it for granted. I really did. And I would get mad at you sometimes for like telling me that what I need to be grateful for. I would get so offended. You don't remember those times?
Yeah.
I would get so offended at you being like, Brittany, like, just literally look at all the good things that are happening right now.
Yeah.
And I would just basically, how dare you? Like, tell me all this good stuff when I got this, and this going on. Depression is a mother effer, man. It'll trick you into really thinking like there is nothing to look forward to. And it had me in a chokehold.
It's had both. Depression has affected us both differently.
True.
But I'm learning that, it's just life, and
it don't last forever. The bad times. It don't last
forever, and as long as you got family matters.
It does.
That's what I think. That's what I believe. I think family matters.
You whispering too.
Okay. I'm sorry for whispering.
I'm just saying, I hope these mics pick our voices up.
They are. But continue. I'm not editing this out.
That's fine. I'm just letting you know you sound really low.
Okay.
But yeah, like, family does matter. And I'm just really excited for where we are headed. Like, I can say that with confidence.
Yeah.
Like, because I really didn't feel like we was going anywhere, honestly.
You didn't feel like that? Why didn't you feel it? Why did you feel like that?
That we wasn't going anywhere?
Yeah.
Because I was just stuck in my own head.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's embarrassing, the thoughts that I was thinking.
I wouldn't call it embarrassing.
I'm embarrassed. I am.
Like embarrassed how? Like,
because it's just like, why was you thinking like that? Like, now being out of it.
I don't see it as embarrassment.
I know. But that's how I feel like, Brittany.
I don't see it as embarrassment.
So you don't think like you never did something and then thought back on something that you did and you like, dang, what
depression?
I don't. You don't think I should be embarrassed about my depression?
No, I wasn't embarrassed by your depression.
You was just fed up.
I was eager to get you into a happy situation.
Yes, that's true.
I didn't see it as embarrassment.
Well, I'm not saying you were embarrassed by it, but I'm saying me on the outside looking in now, like me being out of the dark place.
Yeah.
Looking at where I was.
Yeah.
Like, why was I like this?
Yeah.
It's like, ew.
See, you saying it. That's how you was saying
I should.
it.
I'm probably being too
That's
hard
how
on
you was saying
myself.
it. Yeah, I think you're being too hard on
Yeah.
yourself. But it's how you was feeling.
I know, but like I just really, because there is so much to look forward to.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just like a light bulb went off. Like when I was going through what I was going through, like everything was bad. Nothing was exciting. I wasn't looking forward to anything. But for some reason, the more you spoke life into me, basically, and was speaking the good things, speaking on my potential.
Yeah.
You were speaking so much crazy stuff. And I just was like, this man is crazy. Like, how is he seeing all of this stuff? But anyway, like, it helped me before I even realized it was helping me. Like, when I wasn't listening, I feel like my soul was listening to you, if that makes sense. Like, I wasn't, my mind had to catch up with, like, my heart, and it had to catch up with you.
That was bad.
I don't know where the video cut off, but we talked about a lot. Depression, coming out of it, surviving, and now moving forward to thriving. This was a good little episode. I'm looking forward to talking about a lot more things with you, because this is what we do. He had the idea to start this podcast, by the way, just because we talk to each other all the time, like without mics, without cameras.
We do.
And he's like, let's make something out of it. You got a whole channel. Let's use it. So this brainchild is because Dorian had the brilliant idea of doing this. He had faith in me to make it go and make it move. And now we're here. So I'm excited to see where this goes.
It's going to go to the top.
To the top and beyond. But that's it for this episode.
Episode 1.
Episode 1 done. Should I tell them when we plan on posting?
We will be posting every Saturday.
Every Saturday. So we don't know what time yet, but just look for us every Saturday.
About Saturday.
Yeah. And that's basically it. I hope you guys come back for more updates, more life, and that's that.
And we're gonna talk about more than just kids. We like to talk about tea.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be talking about what we talk about kind of in private. Like we like talking about, we be messy. We like talking about celebrity drama. We like talking about sports.
Yeah. All that stuff.
Yeah. Sports,
everything. We're gonna talk about
rap,
everything.
It's not
gonna just be
music.
A relationship and kids. Kids.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about everything.
Talking about pop culture.
You can expect all that, a lot of stuff from this chick.
Yeah. All right. See you guys later. Bye.